are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 23 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. We're here at the Organ Citadel to throw hands with on Nyrath, Hellcaster, and Archaon the Everchosen once again. We've got a couple armies going to come on ashore here in the Temple of Heimkel, so I abandoned the building of the better walls there, just we're not going to be able to get them up in time, and they're just going to get annihilated by these swarms of Norskins. There's just not much we can do about it. No spellcasters and no way to replenish ammo means that we're going to have a bad time. Katarin's going to be attacking Karak though, and also either sacking or raising it depending on how much gold we'll be gaining from those kind of actions there. We even go ahead and claim Karak and start kind of smashing our way up this direction. But it won't be super easy. We need to also push our way in, probably after taking this, and just ignore the cool settlements and go straight after Archaon's final Dark Fortress. That's not going to be an easy task, though. They are in friendly territory with us, so they had to be raiding, because they're close enough that they will be reinforcing one another, but I think we need to fight them before they get over here to the Citadel. At least try to deal as much damage as possible.
Fight for Mother Kislev!
Going to give up. They're going to arrive in 41 seconds. Oh, wow. Give us a close defeat. I am still willing to go ahead and fight this one, though. You know what? As I said, no, we need to retreat. We need to fall back into the Howling Citadel and let them kind of come to us. How well rebuilt the walls? Only up to 98%, which could work in our advantage because they'll all be trying to stream through the same broken and down area. Assault units here on mini-color, but it's just going to go away here next turn. What about stealing from the Vault of Secrets? Well done, lass.
Wintertide's child.
Give her pointed seal technology, and hopefully mini-colored. He's just going to take down the heart. Even if he raises it, not that big a deal. Because that's a settlement between us and him that is gone. They've got a couple of armies that are just kind of coming on in. They've decided since they can't defend their home front, they're going to try to take as many settlements from us as they can just to draw things out, which is all extremely annoying. It's not to be unexpected. I'm sorry, Castalton, are you joking right now? Why are you not at war with the Demon Prince?
You are here to
It's just us, huh? Castalton, where are you at?
What do you ask?
You will join our war with the Legion of Chaos. I guess you do have quite a few enemies right now. You're just not fighting the ones that I care about. Alright, Castalton, since you're doing nothing at the moment, how about... or Lucian, you come after a Bastion here in the Nightbane. Because they're just splitting up to try, like I said, take as many of my settlements as they can without really any concern for their own, which is a little bit strange.
A noble goal.
Marka, you're going to stay here and do some replenishing while Blorg and Turg do some recruiting themselves. Marxim's moving on in to help out with the northern provinces. And in Irkulaz, we might as well actually throw in the walls. Help us defend while we still have it. Quick look at our lords here. Merca's the only one that hasn't moved, and Juliana as well, so we can just ignore the rest of that. And see how things turn out. We can at least take down Karak, luckily, but this is obnoxious. Alright, speaking of obnoxious, here comes the Legion of Chaos. I'm not just going to let them have this settlement without a fight. Right, time to set up our own little firing arc here, so I think we'll want to stay using one of these other pillars or some such as cover. Let's do you boys up front in as much of a group as you can, and by you boys I mean of course the spears. I thought I grabbed the others. So unfortunate that they make your most defensive unit your captain. I wish you could select a captain for a city, but I guess that'd be probably too much for him. These two spears a little bit more forward. The checkerboard's really our only option here for this battle. Otherwise, we're not going to be getting any damage at all. Go ahead and swap the captain into the back line, though. There we go. I like to bring them up to the woods here. Problem is, a lot of their arrows are going to get blocked by the trees. Let's just move up alongside the woods, because the Nurglites will have a hard time moving through them. They won't likely use that. Here they come. Big stinky boys approach. And the fact that we got no magic and no kind of fast movers ourselves means we are at the mercy of how much damage we can deal with our bows. Advance them there. Advance them there. We'll have them come together for the final group then. Good damage on these Warhounds. We want those Warhounds of Khorne to not have any of their normal frenzy. So the frenzy's gone now because their leadership dropped. Now they're running. Go ahead and fire on the Plague Ogres. In fact, we're going to have a lot of units try to fire on the Plague Ogres and slow this middle squad down. Now they're still going to get a charge. Go ahead and make you guys the initial hit. Come on, then. Warhounds are getting extra leadership, which very fair. Hold the line, boys. Keep firing. Those toads are almost gone. Here comes the Spear Leech. And the Warhounds are gone for a moment, but they'll be back soon. Ogres are dropping really quickly. Go ahead and start firing on this Lord now. Get good and caught in with this group. Come on, Kossar Spears, hold the line. Alright, everyone fire on the Lord. That middle group of Kossars has but one job, it's to hold the line for a bit of time. A lot of damage on that Nurgle Herald of Death. Go ahead and have them fall back. Use Spearmen, charge into this Exalted Plague Bearers just to get them distracted. Keep firing. Kossars start moving around yourselves, although our allies keep firing in on this Lord. Alright, that's the Lord gone. Now we'll fire into the back of the Exalted Plague Bearers. I take it back. These Marauders should be the fastest to get rid of. You guys get out of melee mode. There we go. Good damage. Alright, that's the Marauders gone. Focus fire the Exalted Plague Bearers now. We'll get them in army losses because the more of these models we take down, that each of those is going to be counting towards those army losses. The hit in the fight? Absolutely not. Keep blasting, boys. Eviscerate them. Try to keep this beast here once you go in and bother some of our other units. Get some hand grenades thrown, but I think we got them. Beautiful. Absolutely will never give one of these settlements up without a fight when it's this small of an army. Nurgle is so susceptible to arrows. Perfect stuff. That is a glorious win. Alright, we claim a heroic victory, only losing one of our units across our spears. Yeah, no, we love to see it. Let's go ahead and snag the extra gold here. Sorry there, Meth Onion, you're never going to defeat us. Oh, Larynx is going after the Volcano's Heart. How brave you all are. Winterfire is also under attack here by Woolric, and we're going to have no chance of defending here. Unfortunate. 6 Kossars can't hang against this kind of force. Alright, Helling Citadel's under attack. We're going to have ourselves a valiant defeat. This is going to be a tough battle. We'll reinforce in 57 seconds. Our settlement garrison is extremely wounded, and we have how many wall breaches? Looks like no breaches, but strength at 98%. Aeon's ready to fight. Let's not leave him waiting. Alright, so the Everchosen does have metal spells and a Spirit Leech to be obnoxious. He actually kept all of his units in one spot. How rare. How incredibly rare. Well, that makes things a lot easier for me. In fact, I can go ahead and throw all of these guys as kind of a speed bump on this side, but they're still going to be setting up at the towers. Much more of a speed bump then. I get all of the towers going at the same time. They're not the super high tier towers, they're still doing that kind of javelin tier damage. Or shot, which I'm here for. If we have this many of them shooting at the same time, what are they going to do about it? Let's go ahead and just find out where the rest of my very weakened boys are. We'll put them in group 1. Lean lances, I might even bring you guys all the way out here and just run in the corners so that way we are distracting the enemy from doing anything useful. So the best place to set up our artillery is going to be in this square. Won't be firing right off the bat, but they will be as soon as they advance just a smidge. In fact, we can bring them up a little ways, but it just gives them a little bit of elevation, which Braum does struggle with. Weird place for a tower. Speaking of weird places for a tower, this is also not a very good one. So the armored Kossars are the ones we don't have deployed yet. Looks like it. Let's go ahead and bring them around. As secondary forces, we'll just make them a little bit more clumped up. And they'll shoot anyone coming up this way. A lot of times they'll reinforce and those kind of skirt around the outside, so if they do that, I'm very happy. You there, sir. Take position here. Heroes.
Ready for battle.
Got all of our war sleds that I'm actually going to probably send outside of the gates here to go be obnoxious. They're blasting lads with their rounds. Looks like this gatehouse is already broken. Hang on now, how many of the gates are already open? Wait, hang on a second. It said 98% strength. What it meant to say is you have... Oh wait, no, the gatehouse is here. Or is it? The gates look to be open, which is not gonna be good at all. Shotgun, you go ahead and sit up here then. If the gates are open, we'll go ahead and make them pay for trying to come through here. And if they're not, we'll just get them up on top of the walls really quickly.
Defender of Kislev.
You 3 up front. We will do our armored Kossars. We'll find a good spot for you. We want the Streltsy up on the walls for sure. Their extreme armor-piercing rifles are too useful to not have hitting our Kaon. That'll work. I think some of them are obstructed, but not too many. Akshina, you come on over here as well, since you have that net we can drop. This here, the armored Kossar pistols are so decent with the extra range. I see no reason not to make the entire wall spicy. They do have one flyer they can use to try to hurt us. In that case, let me grab the Akshina and we'll get them nearby. First archers, you two. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and set up a couple of slowdown traps on this other side here whenever we can. So we'll start off by going for tier 1 tower. We only have the 500, which is a little bit sad. Alright, so let's grab our main characters. Our infantry. Cavalry, and then our little Grom teams. Alright, well this is going to be still a pretty tough fight.
Obey! Obey!
Bring you back just a little ways so you can actually fire up and over the wall, and then our ice, which... a little concerned for you, but we should be good. Let it begin. A gust of true flight right off the bat to make these Streltsy fire further.
The power of winter. Frost
Immediately start evaporating the line there. Let's get some shots on Uncle for Uncle. Here they come. Little Grom and knocking out knights right off the bat. You love to see it. They make it there with those trolls. Streltsy are annihilating this front line. Return fire's coming back our way. I'm tempted to just go for Hawks of Mishka. Here comes the first of the metal spells. That's gonna hurt. That's why they're sitting over this way. They try to dodge the metal spells. Or to try to dodge the shots we have back at them. Get ready to net this sucker. Back rifles, get cracking. Deal with them. Alright, here comes reinforcements. I didn't get the sleds outside in time. You two then just gonna roll up here. Get outside the walls, sleds. I mean, the net worked out super well. They're stuck in one spot. I just don't know how many of them are actually firing in the same unit. There we go. Let's go Blizzard. Where do they actually have any infantry? Right here. Blizzard dropped the Blizzard there. Alright, that's a Manticore running for the hills. Pistols, keep on doing your thing. Sleds go run down these hounds of the Blood Hunt. That gets rid of a unit of Maraud. Well, they're just Marauders, but they're gone. These boys out of ammunition. Get up there and give them some more. Get up there and give them some more. Blast those Marauders to bits. Perfect, here comes the secondary force. Started getting in the traps on the side here. That way, as they move through, they're going to be moving as slowly as possible. Oh no, our sleds got caught for sure. That's my fault. Bringing them outside the walls. They didn't. These aren't the heavy sleds. You got to be careful with them. You guys able to fire on anything, or is it too close to the walls? If you could hit the Bilious Thundergulf. Come on, light sleds, get out of there. Put the tower up here. I'd love to slow some of these guys down, but I don't think we really need to. We'll slow these units chasing our sleds. Use that charge bonus to get out of there, lads. We can do another Overcast Gust of True Flight here. Thundergulf got eviscerated. Also, you guys keep running out of ammo really fast. Or not Stinalty, but the Armored Kossars. We'll have one of them run them down, the other guys are just gonna go around. He keeps sledding. We come together to run this group of Warhounds down. Fleshhounds, that is. I'd say that's enough damage to probably see them break. Keep moving. I think they tried to come inside the gates and they just got evaporated. Don't come back. Tower is all focused down these trolls for me. Sleds, I thought you could get away. I guess not. I'm bringing the Rot Knights over. Rifles. You reach the Rot Knights. Deal with them. Looks like we're gonna probably lose some sleds. Light Lore sleds, you will be missed. I don't think they're gonna try to come through this on the side, so let's bring the shotguns over to here. Set up the platform for them. Ain is duty. More middle spells, try to dodge that. If you can't, that's your fault. Your fault, I mean the wizard's fault. Keep cracking their rifles. Also, wait, hang on now. Little Grom moved all the way up front. Oh, they're both up there. I should have been seeing the movement arrows. Ooh, friendly fire for days. Or maybe just a couple of these clowns made it through. Get them, Warbear Riders. We hit the enemy with the same cheese they get me with. And there go our sleds. You all will be missed. Screamer's starting to take the walls. Starting to. Horse archers, come on out. I'm gonna have you guys be a nuisance for a moment too. Realize we're showing weakness now by allowing them in. Move up here. We'll go ahead and have the shotguns take the platform. We get a little bit more range. We do lose the last of our sleds. They will be honored in song. Drop the lightning. Sheena, this is your next target. You guys get this big beastie here.
Tzarina,
More ammunition for our difficulty.
heart of Kislev.
You fire on them? No. We'll go ahead and bring little Grom over here and let it just kind of pick targets where it wants. Perfect, let's go for another trap. Disease position, another tower here. Our guys that were made to hold the line for a moment have fallen. Fall back there, horse archers. Run, 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 run. Meanwhile, the Frostworm and our Patriarch can hold the line.
It is my path.
Yeah, they've decided that's the best way in. They'll find out, though, if it actually is. Akshina, you keep firing through. A little bit sad we don't have the Death Frost here with this Ice Witch.
Frozen foot, following this wall.
What's the plan there, boys? Just sit there and get shot? Fair plan. You've got other units kind of pouring through here, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. Looks like their plan is likely to try to capture zones from us, which we'll do our best to stop. Gun sleds forward. Take position over here. Go ahead and set up the heals we're likely going to need. An extra charge bonus. You go ahead and fall back.
Feel the breeze.
Mace of Hellstorm. Go ahead and drop the Guardian's Call. You guys turn around and start shooting here.
Bringer of Farfrost.
Summoners of Rage, we're waiting for her to get in combat.
Seeking opportunity.
Battlecat, get in there.
Frost Maiden.
Keep pushing through. We're going to go ahead and drop the Hawks of Mishka. Load here just to weaken that leadership.
Am the Thorn.
Take it back.
Captured some zones from us, fair enough. Let's get moving there, horse archers. Can't let that happen again. Not that the AI is going to really do much except for try to capture those zones, but... Alright, Stadalti, are they just far enough away we can't hit them? That's funny. I love the hiding in the background here. More metal spells this time on our Akshina. Good for you. Warriors, come on up.
Excellent.
Everything trying to come through this way is broken, shattered, and defeated.
No. Failure is inconceivable.
Yeah, they're being cowards though, and they're only going after our victory points. They have no way to win otherwise. Bear sleds, go ahead and post up. I'm sorry, what happened there? Are you guys shooting one another? I haven't seen that happen very often at all. And they move their way through the trap. Everything else here is just going to come on down straight through the front line. And you guys get ready to hold. Is that more metal spells? Jeez, Archaon, you're not even trying to pretend like you're... I'm gonna hide over here in the corner the entire time, and only now am I gonna show up. I'm not a coward, not even a little bit. No, I think not, Thunderguth. You're gonna stay there in one spot. I'll go ahead and shard these Marauder Horsemen. Same thing there, we'll just run them down real quick. Little Grom, have you guys found any targets? You're just being fairly useless. Shoot on the Chromatic Aberrations forming, and you fire on these trolls. Actually, take it back. That's an ROR. Would you stop? More metal spells. I'm getting them, boss.
Tzarina,
Evan, just keep
ready.
firing arrows at him. By firing arrows, I like that you think I mean and go charge him in melee.
Advance.
Catch this group down here now. Rotting Riders, they tried to make it on in. Shotgun, switch targets. We'll go for the Blizzard here on all of this nonsense. Pull back, Bear Sleds. This style of play is really old there, Chaos Lord. But we're not gonna fight you at all, we're just gonna go capture your zones. There's a calculation they make where they decide to do that eventually. Alright, shotguns, you were doing it gloriously. Let's go ahead and bring you around. Find other targets. Little Grom, can you just evaporate these Chaos Warriors on their way in? Love you two sit over here, and the bear sleds can try to run down these Chaos Trolls. Now let's go through after these Forsaken. There it is. Blend right through them and keep going. Just keep on going. Yeah, they like that they've abandoned all pretense that they weren't just trying to take the zones. Archaon's about down. Spellsy plus Akshina plus Kevin is too much for him. Make sure those Akshina have some cash. Or some actual ammunition, that is. We'll run down these Marauders. Like, one of the war sleds is incredibly broken off the rest of the group. Good for you, clowns. You have claimed our zone. It helps out with our leadership, although you guys are broken. So that's that. Little Grom, these spawn need your attention. That is that. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and run down the rest of the Fools of Archaon's units here and avoid these spawn. I'll catch you all in a moment. Alright, a close and costly victory. We lost the Shields of the Bear, our Oath Brothers, Gale's Fury, and the Yetchich Proclaimers, but they have fallen as champions. We held off Archaon there, which is actually fairly surprising. We will take the replenishment. Definitely.
Kislev endures.
Alright, Temple of Heimkel is under attack as well. Look at you, cool. Just steal some more settlements. They're working together very well for Norskins that are on the same team. Alright, well, we lost the Temple of Heimkel. I mean, you big cowards, you might as well. Okay, so Fyodora, you're gonna have to move up to Volksgrad. No matter if all three of these armies come at me at the same time, we can easily hold the line there. You love that we're under attack under... Really? You saw what we did last time, Auto Resolve. How about you just try to imitate us? Easy. Those lashes of Slanesh, though, might be just enough to win. Alexander, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Volcano's Heart. The Conqueror is likely just gonna go ahead and turn and run. We've seen the demons aren't necessarily very brave. Extremely cowardly. Very keen on running for the hills.
Frost Maiden.
Just to be very petty.
Frost Command.
1800 for the steel technology? That's a lot. Archaon's set up here in camp. How did you get them? I guess you just recruited a whole bunch of Hound Dogs up. That's no problem at all. We'll grab Renowned and Feared and Quartermaster, so our units are a little bit cheaper.
Leader of
80
Kislev
Fervor
warriors.
and Soothsaying into Wild-Eyed.
Guardian of the land.
Glacial Gale will just finish off your spellbook. And then we'll go ahead and charge out here after this clown. I'm going to go ahead and snag the Watchman of the Night, so we have some extra frontline fighters. Yeah, let's go ahead and stamp Archaon out here. How many times do we have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man?
Feel my wrath.
Go ahead and take the gold here.
Your fate lies with your master.
Your fate lies with your masters. We'll go ahead and have Kevin jump into an camp stance on the other side of this bridge.
The way is
We can possibly get this nice choke point battle. We can possibly flip some cannons. And then we need to replace what we lost there. So we lost 2 sleds, and we replaced one of our handguns already with the Watchman of the Night. So light sleds, thankfully we can grab in 1 turn. We also lost the Oath Brothers in 4, too. I mean, we can grab a Frostworm in a single turn. These things are so useful. Can we afford that, though? That chain is pretty hefty. We can't, but that's okay. I'll deal with it.
I decide when
Astrolf now comes on out. Dude. Yeah, the pure cowardice of how the AI plays is extremely frustrating.
Die beneath
Alright, but
the
we're still gonna go
shield
ahead and blow up
Kislev's boots.
Karak Doom here.
Strike them down.
Karatus is coming on in to stop a valiant defeat. The disrespect we've been delivering here on Katarin after just watching us annihilate these armies is a little bit silly. We would lose, not everyone, just most everyone. Prove them wrong. I think the best part of this whole thing is that there's nothing they have on that side of the field that can stop Katarin from just rolling through their lines. So let's take a quick look. This looks to be the high ground, so probably the best place for us to fight from. Little Grom should be able to fire in and on this side too, so. Grom up in the corner.
Sons of Kislev!
We also need to be able to be pulled back far enough that these cannons from the walls are going to be doing too much damage, but we don't have much choice there. Katarin up front. Golden Knight. You two on your bears. And we're just going to have to be very quick in knocking down those towers. We're going to be taking damage for the entire duration.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Dawi towers are mean. Griffin Legion will deploy you in the middle there. Bear sleds back kind of with them because they can take down gates really quickly. And then our sneaky battle cat for attacking this gatehouse.
Tzarina Katarin.
Infantry, get everyone in their groups. Let's go artillery, and then finally our cav.
Subject.
Split up theirs, that makes sense. And battle begin. Little Grom.
Of ice.
Katarin, move up.
We cannot falter, for all the world depends on Kislev.
Indeed.
Fight with
Bear
pride,
sleds.
my people.
Take down that gatehouse. Griffin Legion, this one's yours. Please don't shoot on my front line.
Our duty, sir.
Go ahead and start advancing them, though.
Orthodoxy and
Come on, tower. We've got a lot of units here. We can probably just go ahead and punish a few of them here with that Heart of Winter.
Patriarch!
We'll spread them up.
I seek
Those explosions are not doing much damage to our infantry, which we love to see. Not our infantry, but our heroes. You stay here, their ice guard. Help out. Looks like you guys made it up to the tower. Doing a really good job of clearing the walls. In fact, I don't mind having them set up and just start blasting away for a moment. Next tower. We did a little bit of ammo wasting there. I think it'll be okay, though. Just keep on skating around and being obnoxious. Our ice arrows will start to fly on in now. Everyone here having a bad time except for Katarin.
The frost are mine.
We'll save this one. I don't mind slowing everyone down here that wants to try to stop us, though.
heavy war sled.
Are these chosen? No, they're just normal halberds. So while they come off, we'll just move in and start hitting the gates then.
Obey the orthodoxy. Priest of
Well done, little Grom. Next, we'll go ahead and knock us a hole in the wall here.
For the people.
Katarin and Lisa doing good work. They're just gonna flee. Run with their tails between their legs. Double up on the... Oh, that didn't do well at all. Chosen apparently are very good at shrugging off damage. Who would have guessed? Everyone go ahead and advance.
I go.
Through these gates.
Tzarina
Not yet.
Katarin.
Gatehouse is actually hanging in there pretty effectively. Katarin, I don't know if your battle sled's great at gate destruction.
It is my purpose.
We'll send you and the Patriarch in. Oh yeah, the war sleds are incredible at getting through gates. Keep it in mind when you're playing Kislev. Griffin Legion struggle, but the war sleds are fantastic. Alright, you ladies go ahead and group up a little bit more for easier target acquisition. Walls are open. Let's go ahead and blast one more gate. You guys away a little ways away from that though, so no friendly fire. And Katarin, there's your entrance.
The golden
We'll just
knight.
immediately ignore the gatehouse. We'll capture the gatehouse by capturing it normally. You guys in fire will. If you can shoot through, that'd be hilarious. Otherwise, we'll just send the Griffin Legion round. They should actually duel very effectively. Especially if we use them in tandem.
Tzarina Katarin!
Katarin, get in there. I know I gave you that attack order.
For the throne!
Pull the troops.
Them down!
Rest in peace, those chosen. You guys all move in here now. I realized I didn't move Mochi up to start picking through this yet. You can see they're rotating a lot of their army to try to stop us from hitting their cav here. They think they're setting a trap. Little do they know. Another section of wall down. Let's go ahead and then...
It is claimed for the queen!
Where can we use the Grom successfully? We'll go ahead and advance and let them pick their own shots then.
For the motherland!
Chaos Warriors get run right down. Katarin. Time for you to advance up to the next position. Capture some zones for us.
Ice Queen champion!
I mean, look at how much of their army they tried to rotate to stop us from sitting at our sleds.
Of the bear.
I'm surprised you're trying to throw my headset off so quickly. I'm not even gonna fall for that even a little bit. You all are gonna rotate or lose a lot of goodies.
The Golden Knights!
Our guards start advancing.
Whatever Ursunas.
We'll take this choke point here. Then you three can just move together after this group of Chaos Trolls. Should be a quick clobber. Ice Guard, come on inside the walls there. We'll take this choke point as one. And I can see your Halberdier Warriors. This isn't going to work for you as well as you think. I can outweight you. Katarin. Let's move on and go clobber this Exalted Hero. He's being a coward, so we're going to go to him. As our guard go run these chosen down. Should be an easy ask for you. Just Death Frost this fool too over here. Drop the good old Snow Leopard behind him. It is the ultimate chariot battle. Oh, but we brought a friend. Anyone else wants to come and try to get Froggy, we can happily apply some doom. Alright, Katarin, let's go ahead and flee. And then when they all try to move to intercept our Snow Leopard there, we'll get it all with the Heart of Winter. Everything's going this other end. The Knights keep trying to lure us in. It's not going to work. Hate to let you know. Alright, Katarin, let's go ahead and move on away here. Snow Leopard did a really good job of hunting them. Those trolls are busted up. Let's go ahead and move up. They've got the one set of Halberdiers. Let's go this way.
Heavy water sled.
Oh, you think that's a good idea? Cute. Heavy war sleds, go squash these chosen. We'll have the ones that are charging in first go after these chosen too. War sleds keep pushing through. The fact that our Ice Witch made it in there first was not what we wanted.
We fight for Ursus.
Chosen, let's go ahead and advance here.
Kislev sends us forth.
Making it so. I go where needed.
Griffin Legion.
Legion annihilate these knights.
We fight for
War sleds come back on in.
Hearts of ice.
Thankfully, this is just normal Chaos Warrior halberds.
We fight for Ursus.
Alright, everyone out except for the sleds. We'll keep the sleds moving through.
Ursun commands. Taking point.
Everyone managed to disengage pretty well. They're going to try to send the knights out after us, but
Defenders of Kislev.
that's no problem. Little Grom.
Wolf of Kislevites.
Pull them in here.
Moving.
Katarin and company, let's go ahead and take down these Gorbeesh chariots. Sleds back in. Knights back in. Ice Witch, let's get ready to go for the old Death Frost on this Exalted Hero here.
I am the storm.
And I'm happy to overcast Heart of Winter on in just a moment.
Absolute
You can also Death Frost this poor fool, get rid of him.
Ursun Salia.
Dodge. Thor!
The frost are mine!
Alright, everyone. Show these halberds how little we care about their bonus versus lodge.
Heavy war sled.
Heavy water sleds. You guys keep doing your thing. Griffin Legion, go ahead and pull away for just a moment.
Defenders of Kislev.
And our main force has been completely unopposed here.
The orthodoxy.
It serves Kislev.
Advance, Ice Guard.
Yes!
Holding the line.
I am their doom. The
Katarin, can we get any more
Frost
good
Bringer.
spells going? Nay.
The Ice
Let's
Queen.
see if we can go ahead and fall back.
Follow the breeze.
Lethal Grom, come over here and fire on these trolls. Dealing with those Gorbeesh chariots is perfect too. These trolls are back. Katarin, come back on in.
Katarin. Advancing. Mega device.
Death Frost on the Gorbeesh chariots. They're finished off. Alright, our sleds got a little bit smacked up there trying to use them on the halberdiers like that. They won the battle, granted. The leopard come round, scare off these halberds for me. Push through their guns. Beautiful, they'll scare these guys off too. The enemy has captured a gate.
The people's ruler.
The enemy has captured a command post.
Witches.
Now we can't quite afford part of winter. Alright, these Isgard are going to go ahead and rotate, help out with Katarin's force here. Everyone else keep advancing.
Our duty served.
Alright, Griffin Legion starting to drop in droves that I am not comfortable with. Hit these chosen boys.
Griffin Legion.
You guys need to please disengage. Those chosen just do not care about being charged into. They are some thick, chunky boys. Icy ice spells.
And the blizzard.
Leslie didn't quite summon in her battle cat yet.
Retribution.
Retribution. And then let's go ahead and fire on these Chaos Knights.
Make war.
Fire into the flanks here. Katarin, do we have enough for your Heart of Winter yet?
Katarin.
Perfecto.
Absolute power.
And then we'll charge all in as one big squad to smash here.
Make haste.
Chaos Knights all chose their position to die. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
My faith is power.
Alright, they're easily defeated. Let's go ahead and charge back in.
I go with reverence.
They're just gonna keep fleeing. Interesting. And looks like we got them with army losses. And we didn't lose a single sled, but we did lose a couple of our Griffin Legion. Which I'd say works for me. We can definitely replenish them very quickly, and in a siege, they are our least useful unit. Beautifully done, lads and losses. Alright, upgraded to a decisive victory and losing no one but a couple of our... Griffin Legion had a little bit of a bad time there. Turns out fighting chose with halberds and stuff. Who would have guessed?
Defending this world requires resources.
And plenty of coins. And now they're down to one final Dark Fortress. We do need to deal with Astragoth's first army here. We convince them the peace is useful for them. Turns out no. We'll get there. Force them into another peace treaty, and then we can even, if we take down Uzkalog, they are doomed, but otherwise we just keep them locked in here. Alright, Fyodora, you are ready to do some more defending, but we don't have a lot of gold. So what if we snag a couple of Kislevite warriors just for cheap frontline? I think we're going to lose another city pretty soon too. Alright, the Crystal Spires is their last tier 5. I guess where we're moving on next.
We must protect nature's bounty.
Onareth is fleeing. We just need more. We need more armies. That's really what it boils down to. Let's go Go ahead and start upgrading these smaller settlements here in this province. Same thing in Zavastra. Go ahead and take Igorov up. This is the least likely to be attacked. Or if it is, the most likely for us to be able to defend. Let's go hang out in
Your lord has
Yakova.
arrived.
Complete immunity to storm and reef attrition, and then more melee attack when fighting at sea is not super useful. We'll upgrade Volksgrad first, and then what about... Ulrich's gonna build an army and go after Krakadrak next, guaranteed. Let's pull my province tab so I can more easily see what I want to upgrade here. Yeah, we may just go for, I guess, the good old Temple of Manon there in the River Linsk. And we could probably go ahead and get rid of this Mason's Guild for something a little bit more, either income generating or the like. Upgrading Viveo is a bad idea. Howling Citadel also. Any kind of upgrades here are going to be a waste of money. Also, then we can upgrade the walls in. Probably a good idea in case Drycha gets groggy. It's only a matter of time before she turns around and decides to come after us. Karak Doom as well. Walls. We want Eerie Woods. We want to go ahead and throw in the Hallowed Woods. We can have a better chance of ambushing everyone in the province. And then gold. After that, we'll go ahead and probably grab the Toolmaker and the Eerie Woods. Okay. Now Frozen Landing's about to get attacked again, and we're probably going to see Novchazi as well. There's no way they go after the harder settlements to take down.
Ice Witch.
Merca. Looks like Blorg's coming on in with a Wah. Azrol Dribblechin. I'm not so scared of your Wah.
Storm Summoner.
Wall strength is weakened quite a bit. Now maybe I am.
Winter.
They're in the underways there. They've got some artillery. 3 sets of rock lavas at the very least. Where I have none with the squad.
Ice.
So yeah, we need to defend.
Leader of Kislev's warriors.
Alright, Warvara. You need Guardian Call, so you have an extra unit. Or summons in the middle of the fight there.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
Katarin, we'll go ahead and snag. How many points do we have left for you? Oh, we're maxed out. Alright, we'll snag a stand your ground for the extra 24 melee defense and the final point into Guardian Call. That's the way.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Golden Knight. Let's go for your soothsaying.
None shall question me.
Charge for Katie the First.
Ice Queen.
And then for Ursula, we definitely want to get you that Guardian Call level up. Alright, well, Astrogoth is likely to move on Karak Vlag next turn, but I don't know if they'll have, because he was waiting for it to be 1 turn before completing, and then they'll attack. Let's see how things play out. Is it only Merca that hasn't been moved? It is indeed. Alright, so we'll come up here with this kind of area and end the turn. Oh yes, I'd forgotten about Gilush there. Well, that's unfortunate. The settlement falls to the weak and cowardly. Otwalslav is under attack by Olgafa Heinzar. Alright then. It's one of those that we might be able to win, same as the others. 50 charge bonus, 40, 32, 28. So the Wolf Riders are not nearly as good in combat. They've got a lot of spells. Yeah, the metal spells alone will be how we lose that one. Alright, Chaos Dwarves, and here comes the Battle of Karak Vlag as well. There's already 2 wall breaches. Man. Well, I'm still not going to go ahead and let them have it without a fight, so we will pick up in the next episode with a defense of Karak Vlag against the Disciples of Ashut. For now, though, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Iceport campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. I'll see you all in the next one.